Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for December 2nd, 2020. We want to first of all thank you for helping us give back to those who created the magic by donating during our 65-hour broadcast, benefiting the cast member pantry and beyond. I know on the last show I asked you guys to help out, and you certainly did not disappoint. We have now raised well over $50,000 to help those furloughed and laid off cast members from the Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts. Thank you guys so much. We could not have done it without you because you're the ones who donated. So thank you guys so much. And a quick note, our efforts with the Cast Member Pantry are not ending. We have indeed ordered more of those Cast Member Pantry benefit shirts, and they will be available at carouselproducts.com in the near future. So stay tuned for information. Bob Iger, the former CEO and now chairman of the Walt Disney Company, has been thinking big about his plans for life after the mouse. In an interview, he openly admitted to giving serious thought to running for president of the United States. And while those plans have come and gone, he says he'd be open to taking a role in the upcoming President Joe Biden's administration. On the latest episode of the David Rubenstein Show, Peer-to-Peer Conversations, Iger appeared in an interview recorded in September of this year, stating he'd seriously consider running for president after the 2016. He did consider running for president after the 2016 election, stating that he did a lot of homework to study the feasibility of it. Ultimately, he came to the realization of how difficult the path might be in the Democratic Party for a businessman to actually get the nomination. However, now that the run for presidency is off the to-do list, he's vying for something far more feasible, a role in Biden's administration, or at least a chance at serving the country in some way. As he stated in his interview, quote, "Giving back in some fashion, serving our country in some fashion is certainly something that I would consider seriously. But a lot of it would depend on what it is, what the opportunity is, and whether I thought it would be something that I would both be stimulated by and be good at." Before taking on the role of civil servant, though, Iger still has another year left at Disney. He's still serving as the company's executive chairman and isn't due to leave until December of next year, according to Bloomberg. The company, currently in the midst of various mass layoffs after the prolonged closure of its theme parks, is being led by Iger's successor, Bob Chapek. When the corporate shakeup took place, Iger stated he'd stay on as an advisor to Chapek in order to allow for an easier transition. Iger, who made sizable contributions to Joe Biden's campaign, has yet to appear on any nominee list for the upcoming administration. Walt Disney World is now offering mobile checkout through the My Disney Experience app, allowing guests to scan and go as they shop without having to stand in line at a register. The process works just the same as it does at the World of Disney at Disneyland Resort. Just open the app, tap Shop in Store, which is currently testing, read through the instructions, and tap an eligible shop. The only store that is currently available is Mouse Gear in Epcot. At the top, you can tap on Purchase History to sign in and view your receipts. Once inside, pick up a designated mobile checkout shopping bag. At World of Disney and Downtown Disney District, these were large, clear Disney Parks bags. As you add items to your bag, you can use the camera on your phone to scan barcodes, or you can type a barcode number. As you scan, the items will show up on the app. When you're done shopping, you simply click Checkout and go through the payment steps. If you're a pass holder, your discount will be automatically applied to your order. Disney Visa card holders still need to pay at a register for any applicable discounts. You'll then be given a QR code to show a cast member at the exit so they can confirm your payment. Mobile checkout is currently in a testing phase, so it's possible elements of it might change later. Other stores to be added to the lineup include World of Disney at Disney Springs. The Disneyland Resort is also offering mobile checkout through the Disneyland app. Welcome to Epcot, where progress walls, what Disney's calling them now, abound, and the magic of possibility goes only as far as the next vague press release. Given the number of changes that have taken place, not to mention the overwhelming burden of an ongoing pandemic, the majority of information available on the park's historic transformation is mostly outdated now, leaving fans gleaning what little information they can from periodic updates or reading between the lines and seeing what projects Disney suddenly isn't talking about. First came the ill-fated Mary Poppins attraction and the Festival Pavilion, both of which are currently indefinitely postponed, as well as the Spaceship Earth refurbishment, likely budget cut. We'll see what happens with all of those. And while projects like Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, Space 220, and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure are delayed, but clearly chugging along, things over at the Play Pavilion are oddly quiet. The Play Pavilion was one of the projects recently omitted for the most recent Transformation Project press release, which otherwise included other projects like Guardians, Space 220, and more. While the release also stated more information on other previously announced experiences coming to Epcot will be provided at a later date, Play was also omitted from the Epcot section of the latest Winter 2020 issue of D23 magazine. Not all hope is lost for the former Wonders of Life Pavilion, as clearly work on replacing the roof has progressed significantly since the reopening of the park. as well. A Disney Monorail book released back in August included a nod to the new Monorail Mark X attraction that was slated to open with the Play Pavilion in 2021, and the latest park guide map release for the Taste of the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays still includes the pavilion is coming soon. But my money is on another delay. Like, it may not open in 2021. Maybe they're just going to focus on Remy and maybe trying to push Guardians across the finish line. But it'll be interesting to see what the answer is as to why Disney suddenly doesn't want to talk about the Play Pavilion. Scrooge McDuck, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Webby, and the rest of the gang may have gone on their last adventure. Collider's associate editor Drew Taylor has reported that DuckTales has been canceled on Disney XD, ending its run after the conclusion of Season 3. Now, why is this important to Epcot, you may ask? Well, the series was supposed to inspire the next World Showcase Adventure attraction at Epcot, a replacement of the Phineas and Ferb, which of course replaced Kim Possible. In this, every couple of years they simply replace the show. It was officially announced a year ago that project, the interactive scavenger hunt, which is set to replace Agent P's World Showcase Adventure, would invite guests to use the Play Disney Parks app to help Scrooge and his family discover exotic destinations, exciting mysteries, and maybe even a few more thieves, villains, and supernatural guardians of ancient artifacts. But fans of the show can take heart. Both the Phineas and Ferb experience and its predecessor, Kim Possible, lasted at the park well after the shows were canceled. So Kim Possible actually opened after the show was already done. Still, it seems that life in Duckburg is about to be much calmer right now with the conclusion of DuckTales, and we'll see what happens with the World Showcase Adventure. The Friendship boats that sail across World Showcase Lagoon resumed operation with social distancing measures immediately after Epcot reopened in July. The boats now have an extra precaution of plexiglass dividers between each row, which allows for higher capacity. The plexiglass dividers are similar to those we've seen on attractions such as Rise of the Resistance. With plexiglass between each row, the Friendship boats can safely board more travelers. Aisle seating is not allowed to keep guests across from each other socially distanced. Friendship boats also, of course, have resumed service to Hollywood Studios and Epcot and all the resort hotels in between, so that's probably why they wanted to increase capacity. What I find interesting about this is we were at Epcot the other night, and a guest asked if the tram was available, and a manager said to them, for their own safety, it was not. And my immediate thought was, well, I just sat on a Friendship boat where every row was only separated by plexiglass, so I don't think a tram would be much different. So that's what I think. We'll see what happens, but I think the trams are clearly just a cost-cutting measure and not actually for anyone's safety. As is common with Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, we found a few technical difficulties on our most recent ride, the attraction in Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. Inside the ITS transport, which is one of the pre-show rooms, only half of the screens that act as windows behind Lieutenant Beck were working. Sometimes guests are even skipping that pre-show sometimes. At load, only one vehicle was there. That's because one of the lifts in the AT-AT scene is broken. Other reports from guests state that the cannons haven't been firing correctly. They haven't been for months. We've seen that on our live streams. Also noting issues with animatronics and the all-too-common B-mode Kylo Ren at the end. This is insane. This should not be open in this form. This is getting to be too much. Close the ride and fix it. This is the amount of nonsense you have to go through to get a boarding pass for this. People should not have these experiences where 5 or 6 things are broken. 1 or 2 is not really acceptable, but I guess we'll deal with it. But this is past that point now. This ride has been open for almost a year. It still doesn't function. Close it and fix it. Reality TV personality Spectacular Blue Smith of Love and Hip Hop Miami on VH1, one of my personal favorite programs, it's a joke, is facing charges after punching a Walt Disney World cast member while in line for an attraction at Disney's Animal Kingdom. According to the affidavit, Smith was in line for an undisclosed attraction in the park on Monday night when he made a sneezing gesture and said coronavirus. A nearby cast member told him the gesture wasn't funny, to which Smith replied, "I thought it was funny." In response, the cast member asked him to leave the line twice, but Smith refused. The cast member then tried to block him from walking further in line. Smith then punched the cast member twice on his right side jaw and right temple area. The cast member was taken to a hospital as a precaution and was found to have suffered a concussion. Smith faces a misdemeanor battery charge for the incident, but has since posted bond. This is just one of many unfortunate incidents that have taken place over the past few months, including that incident in this park where a cast member was tackled by a guest on LSD. What is going on since this reopening, man? It's getting crazy. If you head over to Beaches and Cream Soda Shop at the Beach Club Resort this winter, you'll find a brand new Christmas-inspired cookie butter milkshake piled high with a bright red and green cupcake. We ordered this from the to-go window, but don't worry, it's still also available inside. The shake comes served in a classic plastic mason jar style souvenir cup, swirled on the inside with red and green colored syrups. The top of the cup is covered in frosting and Christmas sprinkles with a red velvet cupcake wedged inside. The cupcake is also topped with green vanilla frosting and a golden star, almost like a Christmas tree, but with chocolate Mickey ears. For a full review, head on over to our website. It costs $15, but it does come with that cup. Several new holiday-themed treats are available at the Yacht and Beach Club as well, from Santa Mickey Cupcakes and Oreo bonbons to 3D Christmas tree cookie towers. These bakery departments have really got you covered this holiday season. Santa Mickey Cupcake is a vanilla cupcake with red frosting, white sprinkles, and 2 chocolate wafers as Mickey ears. It's $5.99. The Oreo bonbons are Oreo cookie base topped with Oreo mousse and covered in a shell. They come in a pack of 4 for $6.49. The Holiday Mickey Rice Krispie Treat is a classic Mickey-shaped Rice Krispie Treat with festive green and white frosting and red and green sprinkles. That's $4.79. We also found Marshmallow Pops. Each one of the chocolate marshmallow snowmen contains a set of 3 pops. The treats are 3 large marshmallows dipped in chocolate or candy coating and decorated. One is a snowman. The other 2 are drizzled with icing and sprinkles. You can get the package of 3 for $7.49. And finally, you can get a cookie tree. Cookie tree is an intricately decorated tower of star-shaped cookies with green icing, multicolored sprinkles, and accents of white to imitate a fresh coating of snow. That's $12. For reviews of them all, go to WDWNT.com. You've seen character cavalcades at the park, but now get ready to experience a similar offering at the resort hotels. Coming later this month, Disney characters will be returning to the resorts just in time for the holidays. According to WDW Magic, these character experiences will take place as part of a pop-up adventure. The characters themselves will arrive in customized RVs at randomized times throughout the day and will greet guests from socially distanced locations. Characters at the resorts are common happening through the holidays, so it's unknown if this is merely a continuation of that tradition or an all-new long-term character experience, but likely a holiday offering. Dole Whip has become one of the most popular Disney park snacks ever, but what do you do if you crave even more pineapple awesomeness? Well, head to the Pineapple Lanai at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort to take your love to the next level. The snack and beverage kiosk is offering the Lapu Hula, featuring Dole Whip served inside of a whole pineapple. For those who enjoy their frosty treats on the more adult side, it also comes with a shot of coconut rum. At a price tag of $14.25, you do get way more Dole Whip than you would in your average cup, but you also get rum. So if you're someone who really loves Dole Whip, this is a great deal. It's also the only way to get something the likes of the spiky pineapple, which you could get from Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace, which is still closed. Avengers Campus Spider Bots are now available for purchase in the World of Disney and the Backlot Premier Shop at Downtown Disney District. Cast member had a Spider Bot outside of World of Disney for demonstration, but that wasn't good enough for us. We had to get one. Spider Bots would have originally been exclusive to Avengers Campus, but has not been able to open, of course, due to COVID. Each Spider Bot comes in one of these unique boxes. They come with a remote control, which you can use to battle opponent Spider Bots. Yeah, scratch them up. Scratch up the $80 toy. Or just have your own bot crawl, crouch, spin, and stare with laser eyes, just like Bob Chapek. Spider Bots are $79.99. He's a robot. $79.99, and discounts do not apply. You can check out this little bot's impressive movement abilities, the full 360 degrees of range, plus action-packed blasters in our unboxing video right here on our YouTube channel. With the opening of Avengers Campus indefinitely delayed, of course, more exclusive merchandise was brought to Downtown Disney. Most of the new merchandise is themed to Web Labs and the brand new Spider Bots, but some is also general Avengers Campus merchandise. The collection includes a baseball cap, a hoodie, a performance zip-up, a sew-on patch, 6 new t-shirt designs, and a rocket and straw clip. An Avengers Campus annual pass holder button is free with purchases while supplies last. These items are available at World of Disney and the Backlot Premier Shop at the Downtown Disney District. Guests are currently frequenting Downtown Disney District at the Disneyland Resort to get their holiday shopping and dining fix, and now they'll have an extra hour to do so when it opens earlier in the morning at 9 a.m. as opposed to 10 a.m. This is in response probably to the curfew, which is hurting hours in the evening, but nonetheless, a 9 a.m. opening through 9 p.m. closure will mean the same amount of shopping time, but a little earlier you can get that start. That'll run through January 2nd with some exceptions. Of course, wait times are expected to increase for the holidays, so plan ahead and be ready to join many a virtual queue. With the Wonderground Gallery taken over by Star Wars Trading Post, guests of Downtown Disney District in Disneyland have yearned for art to purchase, and now Off the Page will be reopening, quote-unquote, at Buena Vista Street in California Adventure for browsing and buying all kinds of Disney art. Of course, let's keep in mind, Off the Page is actually in Hollywoodland, but for the sake of this whole thing, Disney is calling it part of Buena Vista Street. The store will be reopening December 3rd with hours from noon to 8 p.m., As you enter the wacky world of this animator studio come to life, get ready to gaze in amazement at the most stunning selection of magically imaginative keepsakes in all of California Adventure. From wall to wall and everywhere in between, you'll find no shortage of rare and carefully crafted merchandise, including collectible artwork, animated film cells, limited edition prints and figurines, pins and vinylmation. Still vinylmation? Resin ornaments, books, CDs, DVDs, and more. And as a reminder, Hollywoodland still remains closed, I guess, and only select shopping and dining locations like Award Wieners are currently open as part of Buena Vista Street. This gets more and more confusing. Buena Vista Street's open as part of Downtown Disney, but Hollywoodland things are open as part of Buena Vista Street, which is in Downtown Disney now. I can't keep up with this nomenclature. It's ridiculous. Create the Disneyland kitchen of your dreams with this new collection of aprons, oven mitts, and tea towels, now available at Downtown Disney. The 8 new tea towels are each themed to different attractions and Disney snacks, including the Enchanted Tiki Room, the Mad Tea Party, the Haunted Mansion, the 3 Caballeros, King Arthur's Carousel, the Mickey Premium Bar, Mickey Waffles, and even one featuring the map of Disneyland Resort. The tea towels are $19.99 each. The collection includes oven mitts and aprons that match those tea towels. The oven mitts, again, are $14.99, and the aprons are $34.99. Head on over to our site to check out the whole collection. If you love Aladdin merchandise, your wish has been granted, and with it, Disney is looking to make even more wishes come true. The Magic Carpets of Aladdin Disney Parks Wishables collection has arrived, and Disney World and on Shop Disney, featuring beloved characters and icons from the 1992 animated film and the Magic Kingdom attraction. The biggest feature of these new collectibles is actually financial. Disney has announced that for the first time, 100% of the purchase price from the series will be donated to the Make-A-Wish Fund, joining the Wishes Come True Blue Collection and Vintage Mickey Mouse plush as merchandise that will help the foundation. So far, the sale of merchandise benefiting the foundation has raised $591,100. The mystery bags featuring Aladdin, Jasmine, the Magic Carpet, and the Magic Lamp, with Genie as the open edition plush from this collection, are available now. The mystery bag and the Genie plush can also be purchased online. They retail for $9.99 each. At Walt Disney World, we found them at the Emporium so far in the Magic Kingdom. A new Cornflower blue headband, this is weird, Cornflower blue headband has arrived on Shop Disney. The description from the online shop reads, like Minnie Mouse, you'll be sparkling, timeless classic in this Cornflower blue velour ear headband with signature sequin bow. The soft padded polyester ears feature a bow decorated with sequins and a complementary array of blues, pinks, and purples. The ear headband retails for $29.99. It should be coming to the park soon. The Mexico Pavilion at Epcot has a plethora of new merchandise, including shirts, ornaments, and more. These new items feature the pavilion's logo, the pyramid Mickey and Minnie in their animated style, as well as the 3 Caballeros. The new merchandise includes 2 cropped hoodies, a visor, sweatpants, 3 youth shirts, a throw blanket, a reusable cup, an ornament, a mug, and 3 t-shirts. Check out the full collection on our site. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next magical trip. The best part, their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more content, and click the bell for notifications. Make sure you hit select all notifications. It's the only way you'll find out when every single show is released. Also, tomorrow night on WDW News Tonight, it is a special episode at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's Tom and Nick's Dino-Rama, an entirely Dino-Land-themed episode of News Tonight. Join us tomorrow night at 9 p.m. right here on the WDWNT YouTube channel. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
WDW News Tonight is our weekly comedy show combining the news of the week, comedy segments, thoughtful discussions, insane characters, parody commercials, games, and more. Watch live on Thursdays at 9 p.m. and become a WIGS member to get access to a bonus post show. Watch WDW News Tonight episodes anytime and live on YouTube, or get the audio-only version on iTunes and other podcast services.